The house that remembers your name before you say it. My name is Rowan Hale. I'm 36, single, no pets. And I moved into number 17 Willow Lane because the rent was impossibly low and the listing photos looked too good to be true. The house was a narrow Edwardian semi-detached in a quiet cul-de-sac on the edge of bath red brick, a window's small front garden choked with ivy, a slate roof that sagged like an old man's shoulders. The estate agent called it full of original features. I called it a bargain. The first thing I noticed was the doorbell. It was an old brass twist bell, the kind you pull instead of press. The agent said it hadn't worked in years. I tried it anyway on move-in day. A low, clear chime rang through the house, 3 notes, bright and musical, like wind chimes made of glass. I laughed. Pulled it again, same 3 notes. The agent looked confused. "That's never worked," she said. I shrugged. Old wiring. Lucky me. That night I unpacked in the living room. The house smelled of cedar and something faintly sweet, like old perfume left in a drawer. I found a small brass plate screwed into the skirting board behind the sofa, engraved in tiny cursive. Rowan Hale, welcome home. The 14th of October 2025, I stared at it. My name. Today's date. I hadn't told the agent my full name, hadn't signed anything yet. I took a photo, texted my sister. She replied, "Creepy estate agent prank. Change the locks." I laughed it off. But I changed the locks anyway. The next morning, the plate was gone. In its place, a fresh one. Same brass, same font. Screwed in exactly the same spot. Rowan Hale. You're early, the 15th of October 2025. I pried it off with a screwdriver. The screw holes were already there. Perfect fit. Threw the plate in the bin. Went to work. That evening, I came home to find the bin untouched. The plate was back on the skirting board. New engraving. Rowan Hale, don't leave again. The 16th of October 2025, I didn't sleep. The next day, I called a locksmith. He changed every lock. Deadbolts, chains, window latches. Cost me half a month's rent. I thanked him. Locked up. Went to bed early. At 2:47 a.m., the doorbell chimed. 3 bright notes. Sat up. The house was silent except for the chime echoing in the hallway. I crept downstairs. The new brass twist bell was turning slowly on its own. No hand, no string, just turning. 3 notes. Again. I grabbed the twist. It was warm, like skin. I pulled it back. It resisted, then let go. The chime stopped. Looked at the skirting board. New plate, freshly screwed in. Rowan Hale, you'll remember now. The 17th of October 2025, I tore it off. The wood underneath was unmarked. No screw holes, no scars. I hammered the plate flat with a shoe, threw it outside, locked the door, went back to bed. At 3:12 a.m., the chime started again, this time from upstairs. My bedroom. I sat frozen under the duvet. The sound was inside the walls. Soft, musical. 3 notes. Then silence. I didn't move until dawn. The next morning, the flattened plate was on my pillow, unbent. Perfect. New engraving. Rowan Hale. This was always. Your house minus the 18th of October 2025. I left that day. Packed 1 bag. Drove to my sister's in Bristol. Stayed 3 weeks. Told her everything. She didn't laugh. She drove me back to collect the rest of my things. The house was waiting. Every light on. Every window open. The front door unlocked. The brass twist bell shining like it had been polished. Inside, every skirting board in every room had a plate. Same brass, same font, all dated today, all saying the same thing. Rowan Hale, welcome home. I didn't touch them. I didn't speak. I just stood in the hallway and listened. The house was quiet, too quiet. Then the doorbell chimed. 3 notes from nowhere, everywhere, inside my skull. I left the keys on the hall table, walked out, didn't look back. I live in a one-room flat now. No garden, no attic, no skirting boards, no doorbell. But every night at 2:47 a.m., my phone vibrates. No notification, just the vibration. I look at the screen, a photo. Me, standing in the hallway of number 17 Willow Lane, smiling, calm, polite. Behind me, every plate glowing faintly. The date always today, the message always the same. Rowan Hale, come home. I delete it. Every night. Every night it comes back. Sometimes I hear 3 notes. Soft, musical, from inside the walls, from inside my chest. I don't answer the door after dark. I don't look at old houses. I don't trust quiet places. Because some houses don't wait for you to arrive. They remember you. They know your name. They know the date you left, and they know the date you'll return. They engrave it, polish the brass, chime the bell, and wait, patiently, politely, smiling, until you finally step inside and hear the door lock behind. You with a sound you've heard before, 3 bright notes. Welcome home.